Hey guys, thank you so much for 300 subscribers. I'm like, what? I just do this little, it's just a little YouTube channel, guys. It's just a little YouTube channel. I'm very grateful, and it really makes me happy seeing that so many people enjoy the videos that I make and actually watch them. Sometimes I do get a bit scared, you know, no one's gonna watch this is rubbish. And then people do watch it, and then it makes me feel really good. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest, well no, I do try my absolute hardest to keep pushing out videos. I enjoy making them, I enjoy filming them, and I enjoy meeting people in the game. Okay, this video was requested by Gregory Nebula 0, and it's a barn tour. And if I'm being completely honest, I've never done a barn tour, and I've really wanted to do one, and I've kind of been putting it off because I keep buying more horses and I don't really know how to do a barn tour. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna show you all of my horses, but not individually. I'm gonna bring them all out, like arrange them by breeds. I'm very excited, so yes, let's do this. Okay, so these are all of my American paint horses. I actually only just realised this, but they all have the exact same mane style. So my American paint horses, we have Agate, Ash and Soulkeeper. Soulkeeper is a magic horse. He's the Halloween horse, so the mane that Soulkeeper has, I can't change it. So this is Soulkeeper's actual magic coat, but again, I don't really use them, so I'm just going to keep them all like this. I really love all my American paint horses. I think they're super duper cute, and I do want to get some more. Like, their coats just always, I love them so much, and the animation is just really cool, and I really like them. I also have Vanilla Wish. Vanilla Wish is one of my oldest horses ever. I think Vanilla Wish was one of the first horses that I bought when I got Lifetime Star Rider. She is very old and you cannot buy her anymore, and it makes me really sad, but she's still super awesome, and I love her with all my heart. These are all of my American quarter horses. Again, Ghost is the Halloween horse. He looks like a skeleton. He's really cool. But we have Ghost, Sad Boy and Zombie. Sad Boy was the first one that I bought. I call him Sad Boy because all of their heads hang really low and they all just look really sad. They're super cute. Zombie is my most recent purchase out of the three, and then I'll just show you Ghost's magic coat. This is Ghost's magic coat, but again, I only really ride him in the magic coat, and I actually don't really ride any of my horses once I've maxed them out because it's like I don't really need to. Now I have my American Saddlebred. I only have one, but I definitely am planning on buying more. This is Cash. I love Cash. Cash is my favorite out of all of the coats that have been released, so it makes sense that I only have him right now. I actually thought I was gonna hate these horses. Like, I really hated the coats and I hated the gaits, but then I bought one and I don't regret it. I don't regret it one bit. I think he's really awesome. And the only thing that annoys me about these horses is their constant idle animations. Bro does not stand still. Now we are on to the Andalusians, and I actually have more old Andalusians than I do of the new Andalusians. The Andalusians, the newer versions, never really appealed to me, and I only bought the new one that I have because I think it was a birthday horse, and I thought, oh, I really want to have that horse, and I don't ride it. Because if you've seen my video on horses I regret buying the most, Bumblebee is in that video, not because I actually wish I never bought him, but because there's no point in me having him because he's actually glitched. Bumblebee very sadly cannot earn XP, and I don't understand it. I'll do races, I'll do champs, I'll do quests that give horse XP, and he just doesn't get any of it, so there's no point in me riding him because it's just wasted XP. But Spirit Ninja was the first Andalusian I ever bought. He was supposed to be Spirit, but obviously he's not Spirit. And then I have Marble Moon and Rose. Those two horses were bought in a video that you can watch, and it is on my channel, and it is before the Andalusians were sent away forever and you can't buy them anymore. This was me buying them because I definitely wanted to have some more of them. Here we have my two Appaloosas. I actually love these two, but these are the only Appaloosas that I actually like. We have Flower Agate and Rainbow Quartz. These two horses are named after crystals, and I love it because they're very cute. Their idle animations are definitely very cute, and with Flower Agate, I like that her hair is like in a little ponytail, and her tail is also in a little ponytail. Rainbow Quartz is a magic horse. I bought her last year at the Rainbow Festival, and this is what her magic coat looks like. I actually really despise this magic coat. I always see magic coats, I buy them, and then I realised that I actually really didn't want that horse. But her normal coat is actually really nice. Very pretty, if I do say so myself. Now we're on to Arabians. I actually don't own any of the new Arabians or the Gen 2 Arabians. I only have Gen 1 Arabians. I have a Gen 2 Pintabian. The Gen 2 Arabians and Pintabians are leaving us at the end of August, so I'm saving up my stockings to do a Arabian and Pintabian haul shopping spree, not haul. because I do really want them, and I think they are one of my most favourite breeds in Star Stable. We have Wolf and Willow. Originally I was only planning on buying Willow, but then I saw Wolf and I was like, well, if I end up wanting Wolf, these horses are going to be gone forever and I won't be able to buy him, so I bought him as well. Their gaits are super like janky, but I love them. I think they're really cute horses, and these horses have soul. The next horse is the Ardennes or Ardennes. I call it the Ardennes because I have for some reason a lot of trouble pronouncing horse names and I can't do it. I only have one of these horses. I did want to get more, but I just think I don't actually love these horses enough to have more of them. It could just be I don't have the right coat, but I've done so many things to try and love this horse and I just can't do it. Now that we've done with all the A horses, we now move on to B. I think that these are the only horses that I have that begin with B. They are my Belgian Warmbloods. We have Oceanbow and Abyss. Oceanbow is actually the H&M All-In, but he uses the Belgian Warmblood model, so he counts for me as a Belgian Warmblood because I'm pretty sure he also actually is a Belgian Warmblood. I only have 2. Yes, I was going to buy 2 more during the bazaar, but then if you watched my video where I bought the Nabstrapper, which is also the video called I bought one of the most hated horses in our stable, turns out they're not actually hated as much as I thought they were. I did choose buying a Nabstrapper instead of Belgian Warmbloods because in my head they just look different. There's nothing wrong with that. But now we are on to C, and I have I think 3 C horses. This is Supernova. She is a Clydesdale. She's my only Clydesdale. I was planning on buying 2, but I didn't, and I called her Supernova after all her little dapples. This was a horse that I bought when I was younger. Her coat colours remind me of that one Lipizzaner coat. I think it was the one that came out during the Equestrian Festival. The next horse on the list is the Connemara's. The only Connemara I have is Sapphire Princess. She was a horse I bought on Christmas, I think. I can't remember what year, but I was very indecisive. She is my only Connemara. I do want to get more. I want to get the like really cute dapple one. The next and final horse on the C list is Cinder. She is a curly horse. She is my only curly horse. Again, I do plan on getting more curly horses. It's just when, that is the question. I don't know. Cinder was actually a very recent purchase. I bought her from the last bazaar, not the one that's just gone, the one that came before that. Okay, now we're on to my surprisingly most owned horse. I did not plan on having so many Dutch Warmbloods. The first Dutch Warmblood that I bought was Echo, and then I'm trying to think of the order. I think it was Echo, Pepper, Starshine, May, and then Thunder and Twilight Sparkle. Thunder and Twilight Sparkle are magic horses. I don't really ride many of them, as you can see that their moods are all like disgustingly low. I love every single one of my Dutch Warmbloods. I think they are awesome and they're all stunning, and these are the breeds that Star Stable really like excelled themselves. I was very happy when I bought them. We've got through A, B, C and D horses. We are on to E, and these are my Gen 3 English thoroughbreds. Yes, we have B, Rich Turtle and Glitter Bullet. Glitter Bullet was the first English thoroughbred I bought. I bought Glitter Bullet when they weren't glitched, and I loved Glitter Bullet every single day of my life and still do. And then I bought B because B was a birthday horse, I'm pretty sure, and then Rich Turtle was discounted this year in the Equestrian Festival, so I thought, you know what, I might as well. I'm not going to get them out because they just came out in a very recent video of mine, but these are the Gen 1 English thoroughbreds. We have Dr. Octopus, because we were going with like Spider-Man themed names, so we have Dr. Octopus and we have Spider-Man, because I did own this horse a very long time ago and I sold it, which was very sad. So I rebought him, called him Spider-Man again, and then I thought it was only right to get the other one and also name it a Spider-Man name, so we have Spider-Man and Doc Ock. Coming in hot at letter F, we have my Fjords, we have Autumn Kiss and Pumpkin. I do not know why I didn't change Pumpkin's coat. That's very weird. I don't know why. I've also just realised that I haven't done that. Oops. I do know that they are basically the exact same coat, except Pumpkin is literally orange. The only difference that I really notice is that Pumpkin has white socks, and I really like the white socks on Fjords, and I feel like you don't really see it, so Pumpkin has them, so I bought Pumpkin. I do not own any of the Gen 1 Fjords, and I cry myself to sleep every night because of it, because I could have bought one. I had the star coins, I unlocked them, I just didn't do it. Why I didn't do it, couldn't tell you. Biggest regret of my life. I understand that like Fjords are the only horses that people actually want brought back compared to all the other horses that were forgotten, and I'm so here for it. We have my Frisian horse. This is the only Frisian horse I own. There are so many more Frisian horses that I want to buy, like the Frisian horse and then the Frisian sport horse that I want to buy. I do not want to buy any of the Jorvik Frisian horse. I think they were the biggest letdown of the entire world, if I'm being completely honest. There isn't really much I can say about Night Guardian. I've had her for a very long time and she doesn't get ridden, but her gates and her mane, they're amazing horses and they're really cheap now if you want to get one. On to G. The only G horse that I have is Honeybee. She is a Gotland pony and she kind of, you might think I'm crazy for this, but she kind of reminds me of Tommy in it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yeah, but she is like the only pony that I own that I actually like. A lot of ponies I have are ponies because I feel like I had to get one. To H, I have my Halflinger. I actually prefer these well, technically they're Gen 1, but I think like their model, you would have to count them as Gen 2, even though they actually are the first of their kind in Star Stable. We have Seaman. We don't talk about the name. I wanted a Halflinger since they came out and I never got one, and so I thought, you know what, I'll treat myself and I'll buy a Halflinger. The last H horse that I have is Hero Spark. He is a Hanoverian. I'm still not sure if I'm saying that right. I've had Hero Spark for so long. I bought them when they came out. I do want to get another one. I think I kind of want to get all of them, but they only released 3 coat colours of this horse because this was when Star Stable wasn't like money hungry. So now we have Chocolate Chip. Chocolate Chip is an Irish cob, also known as the Tinker Horse or a Gypsy Cob. But I think Star Stable couldn't call them that because it was a very touchy subject around the name. Chocolate Chip is not the only Irish cob I want to buy. There are a few that have come out since Chocolate Chip came out that I do want to get. They were in the bazaar recently and I missed them and I was very upset. On to J. I have a few J horses, which are the Jorvik Pony, Jorvik Warmblood and Jorvik Wild Horse. They're the only J's I have because I don't really think there are any horses that have J's. But we have the Gen 1 Jorvik Pony and the Gen 2 Jorvik Pony, which I think you could also say Gen 3. I bought this one. There are actually a lot of cool coats that came out with this breed, but I bought this one because this is when Star Stable was a lot more fun and they did a Star Stable live stream which was awesome and we got to vote for this pony. I think this is what they should do again because they showed us the model and then they gave us options for the main colour, options if we wanted it to be like a paint horse or a normal horse, and people voted for paint horse. It gave us options for the mane, it gave us options for like special markings, and we got this horse and I think it's awesome. Like we made, as a community, we made this horse. Skyflame is the only breed, the only Gen 1 breed that is still available to buy in Star Stable because of their iconicness, would be my guess. I'm not taking this one out because there isn't much to say, but this is Royal Dew. Royal Dew is my Jorvik Warmblood. With the name, it goes the same as my character's name, Nicole Youngleaf and Royal Dew. I was making this account and I forgot to change the names, so that's how we got here. Next up on the J's, we have my Jorvik Wild Horse. We have Dusty Chunk. I only really bought Dusty Chunk because everyone wanted a Jorvik Wild Horse. I feel like it's kind of compulsory that you kind of have to own one. That's a lie. Hold on, I have 2. We have Soulstone as well as Dusty Chunk. Here we go. I was lying. I only bought Soulstone because she has really cool markings on her face. Soulstone I gave braids because I wanted to be able to see the marks on her face, and Dusty Chunk I just wanted a horse with really cool mane and like hair on the chest bit, and the tail on Dusty Chunk is really cool. Next up on all my horses we have the Knabstrappers or Knabstrappers. I still don't know, no one's corrected me, so I'm guessing I'm not doing anything wrong. We have Titan that I bought very recently, and we have Boldsport. Boldsport was my first ever Knabstrapper and I loved her, and now I got Titan as well. Boldsport I think is really awesome. Boldsport's mane I kept the exact same, I didn't change the mane or anything, but Boldsport looks mean. Boldsport looks like she'll give you mad side eye. On to L, we have my one and only Lipizzaner. I do have plans on buying the, I keep wanting to say Gen 1 Lipizzaner, but technically it's not and it's Gen 2, but it's the first of that breed, so it should be Gen 1. We have Snow Quartz. I do want to buy the other one, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I bought Snow Quartz and I kind of regret buying Snow Quartz because I really wanted the other coat with like tiny little flecks, but I love Snow Quartz. Snow Quartz is maxed. Next up we have my glorious Lusitanos. We have Gold Champion, Walnut and Spark. Walnut and Spark I bought during the Equestrian Festival because they were discounted, and Walnut has a super cute love heart kind of marking on his nose. I really like Spark because she has this kind of like purpley tint to her, which I think is awesome. Gold Champion, my one true love, I bought when the breed first came out. My mum actually chose this horse to buy. There was so many other coats that she could have chose from and she chose this one. The first M horse is my Morgan Sandy. The new Gen 3 Morgans are actually kind of really hated and looked down upon from Star Stable players, and I can't really understand why because I think they're really cute. They may not be as similar to the breed as the Gen 2 Morgans, however I think they're still quite pretty. I am planning on buying some Gen 2 Morgans because they're really cute and I do want one while they're still in the game. The last M horses that I have are my Mustangs. Spirit is a Mustang, but Spirit's its breed is just Spirit, so Spirit is a Mustang, so Spirit gets to join us. Crimson Star, which was also one of the first horses that I bought after I got Lifetime Star Rider, and then we got Spirit because I was stressing that I was going to miss Spirit. And then I got Moonstone. Moonstone's supposed to be a little like updated version of Crimson Star, and then we have Bramble. I bought Bramble recently for the Camp Western event. I am planning on buying a lot more Mustangs. I think Mustangs are really awesome, and the Star Stable has done actually a very good job on the Gen 2 and Gen 3 Mustangs. So starting off N strong with my Nixie Hot Boy. It's not because the horse is attractive, it's because the horse looks like fire and lava and looks like it would be hot to touch. Poor name choice on my end. I was about 12-13 years old, so I feel like, you know, we can kind of excuse the innocence behind this name. Finishing the ends with my North Swedish horses, we have Sunny Heart and Bluebell. I actually do want more North Swedish horses, but I want them to be fixed. Star Stable, come on, do better. I love Sunny Heart because she's kind of pink, and she also has that like purpley tint to her greyness, and I think it's really cute that her feet are kind of pink. Now, like I said before, I don't own any Arabians. I just own a Gen 2 Pintabian. That was a lie. I do own 2 Gen 1 Arabians. Just you know what I mean. This is my Pintabian Autumn Ninja. I love Autumn Ninja. Autumn Ninja is actually one of my most favorite horses in the entire planet because look at her coat. Autumn Ninja is the best horse in the entire world because her gaits are fantastic and she is super duper fast. I think to this day she is still one of the fastest horses in the game. I could be wrong. I could be gaslighting myself. My advice, buy one before they are no longer able to be bought. Moving on, we have all of my beautiful Shire horses. We have Strawberry Girl, the Gen 2 Shire. We have Thorn and Tiger Eye, my Gen 3 Shires. Of course, Strawberry Girl was the Shire that I bought first. I was in love with Strawberry Girl. She was the horse I would ride all of the time. And then I bought Tiger Eye, and I fell in love with Tiger Eye because I just love Shires. I think Shire horses are the best. See me in Red Dead Redemption? You will not catch me without a Shire horse. Now we have my Tennessee Walker horses. I love these guys. I love their coats, but I actually really don't like their gaits. I think their gaits are a bit... but that's on me, that's not on the breed. We have Silver and Aurora. Aurora is gorgeous. I love her coat. I want to say it's like a kind of strawberry paint kind of roan thing. That could be miles off. But then Silver I bought when they were on discount at the bazaar. I actually haven't ridden Silver yet. Like, I have not ridden Silver at all. Now we have the last actual like proper horse that I own. All the other horses are magic horses that I may or may not have forgotten to put up as we went along. But this is Lucky Covert, my Trackiner, or Trackiner. I don't, again, not sure how you say it. I actually bought this horse. I'm not going to get into the details because for some people it might be a bit upsetting, but this is a horse that I hold very deep to my heart because of when and why I bought it and what the name is for. Just, it's very important that I keep and have this horse. This horse was bought from the app, and I think during the bazaar they do come back. I think during the bazaar every horse from the app is either permanently in the game or only available during the bazaar. I do actually love the Trackiners. I do not forgive Star Stable for changing their gates after I bought the horse. When you buy a horse, you're buying what they're advertising, you're buying what they've put out. For them to change it after you've bought it is a bit of a punch in the face. Not a slap, a direct punch right in your nose. Getting proper into magic horses now. Here in my Winfeld, we have Raspberry Pi, Rainbow Phantom, and of course Ghost Chaser. Rainbow Phantom I was obsessed with because, again, I was very young. I was very young when I bought Lifetime Star Rider. Basically, there are a lot of horses that I bought when I was younger, and you can kind of see. Okay, finally, here are all the magic horses that I either forgot about or just forgot to put them in the lineup of all my other horses. Couldn't really tell you their names without them being on the screen, so let's back up just a little bit. Snowflake, Seashell, Sparkle, Gemstone, Mini Magic, and Winter Wish. Winter Wish, I think the model is the Kylie horse. Mini Magic, obviously the model is the Jorvik pony. I really hate Mini Magic, don't get me wrong. Gemstone and Sparkle are the Pasofinos, and I think that's what they are. And then Seashell is the Aquatech, and Snowflake is an Icelandic horse. Snowflake, actually, I don't think should count as a magic horse because the non-magic coat just removes the snow. It's literally an Icelandic horse covered in snow. But that is all I have for you with this barn tour. I know it's going to be a long video. I know we're in for a very, very long video. Again, thank you so much for 300 subscribers. I genuinely wouldn't be here without all of you, literally, because I'd have 0 subscribers and I would have no will to live. Someone requested that I do a training video, like either I can do that as a Q&A or just my training route. But if there are any suggestions, or if you do want a Q&A, make sure you put those questions down below in the comments. Thank you so much, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I love you. Bye!